Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to Mars. My name's Felden, and this is the Supplying Mars Challenge. Greetings, everyone. So, you caught me washing the old robot tractor here. Yes, it came back last night after doing a healthy lot of seeding, and is a little bit on the dirty side, but fortunately it's cleaned up quite nicely, so that's good. Now, we have been busy astronauts. Turn the flashlight off there. So let's go and have a quick look at what's happening. So here's our little Mars rover again, and you can see it's got a front weight on it, which kind of makes it look like a go-kart of sorts, but yes. Now, we've been doing the grass fields, we've got everything over there planted, and we bought ourselves, as you can see the money's gone down a bit, we bought ourselves this little Diddy sprayer. Now, the reason we've got this, although we have this great big beastie over here, we needed a smaller one that the little AEB could run, so I got that to run that, and that's been doing the grass fields. Now, if I pop up the map, let's just go over here quick. Now, I'll pop up the map here, and you can see we've got all our fields with crops in them, and the three circles here are the mini domes. No, not the mini domes, the biodomes. Now, at the top here, we've got the cow dome. That has we didn't do anything in that one. But the chickens and the sheep have grass, and what was formerly the pig dome is now an entire grass field. And we're going to go take a look at all those in a minute. So what we've got over here, fields 1, 2 and 3 are oats. Those are going to go pretty much straight into the flour producing machine. Now, if you haven't checked him out yet, you should definitely check out Mr. P Gaming's Live House. He is doing this challenge as well, and one of his recent episodes, he's been working on the flour, in fact. So from that I can see we've got some interesting times to come. But yeah, so we've got oat there for flour. We've got wheat in these three fields, which may or may not become flour as well. Some of that's going to be chicken feed, because we are going to get some chickens once that's grown. And up here we've got sorghum. Now, that is partly going to be used for making syrups with, because that's a new production chain we've got in the sugar mill from the I forget what the name of the pack was, but it was a pack that combined all of the base game productions, made sort of new versions of them with extra recipes, and a separate packing facility that would combine some of those products into more valuable units, I guess you could say. So yeah, so the sorghum is going to go and make syrups for sale. Then we've got sunflowers, which means we're going to have to buy another header at some point. That is going into the oil mill to make sunflower oil, so we've got some more money coming in there. And this field is soybean, and that is going just purely as a cash crop. We're not just basically going to sell that straight out the thing. I think we do have some productions that can use it. Let's have a quick look. Do we? Oh no, we don't have those in well, we've probably got them installed, but not purchased or anything. So yeah, we are just going to flat out sell the old soybean to get us some cash. Now the greenhouses have been working pretty well. Not sure how much they've got stacked outside of them, but they are going to need some more fertilizer and water before too long. So we may do that later. But yes, let's go take a look at some of our grass areas that we've done. Now, we've got these convenient teleport stations here, so we are going to teleport to the biodome. Ah, there we are, yes. Now, this should be the inside door. Let's open this, and here is a grass field. Now, we got one coat of slurry on it, so it is 50% fertilized. Whether we put more on, I haven't decided yet, but that is our grass field. So this is going to be our main one, obviously. Hopefully we'll get a decent crop off of that. Shut the door there. And we're now going to check out the sheep one, which is just next door, but we can't go outside, obviously, so we're going to use the teleport pad in here and come over to the sheep dome. Very exciting. And this is the sheep area. Again, it's pretty much just a massive field. And we will, once this is ready to cut, we'll start cutting this and start getting some sheep in, because I think we still have the spinnery. Let me just check. Spinnery, yes we do. So we can make fabric from wool and then sell that on, or as we please. And the chicken dome just over there looks exactly the same as this, except for the fact that it's 2 chicken pens and a big splodge of grass. So that is our grass fields, which we are going to make use of in the not too distant future. Okay, so back to okay, where are we going to go now? Oh yes, we are going to have to get out and start fertilizing these fields quick before anything else happens. So we are going to teleport back to here, not there. Teleport back to here. Lovely. There's our case. We're going to open the door, head back inside to our TV station control room, and connect up to the case itself, which is currently here. Now, why have I closed that door? That's really annoying. Okay, we're going to have to fix that. One moment. Because we're going to have to get the tools from in here in order to deal with that. So, yeah, I'm smart. Look at me go. Okay, reconnecting to the case. Lovely. And this is going to have to be refueled at some point as well. So what we might do is look at doing that. Oh yes, what we're going to do, rather than disconnecting the trailers again, we will just go in here and purchase one like this. I wish I could remember what the colours were we'd set this to, but and then we had those on it, and it was probably black aged. Might even have been dark moon though. And we'll go with dark moon. I legitimately cannot remember what we got that says. Actually, no, I think it is. We'll go with black. Black aged. And hope for the best. So we bought that. That was £7 grand. And that one is just there. Yeah, I figured rather than trying to shuffle around the thing under the trailers that we've got the turning circle on, this thing's awful. Yeah, rather than trying to shuffle around the trailers so we could get a free one of these things spare, we just do it like this and get it hooked up. So yeah, the Great Plains did us fantastically, and potentially at some point we may join up some of those fields. And this thing has a 180 degree swivel on the camera, which is very handy, because obviously we're totally not in this. It's a remote controlled drone product, and wow, the turn and circle is awful. Much like the shadows. They're not the best. There we go. We now have our sprayer on board. So let's go and buy some digestate and start spreading. Now, what we can do as well is take a look at the greenhouses sort of on the way around possibly, and see how they are getting on, because we will perhaps need to sell some of those, the products from them. Okay, stop. Okay, well this has slurry in it at the moment, so we'll fill it up with slurry and get that spread first. So yes, one thing we are going to have to do, in fact we'll do that in a bit, is purchase a biogas facility. Now, I think what we're just going to do is get the same one that we're using on the No Tractor Challenge. There's a small chance we might get 2 of them, depending on how things go. Haven't completely decided yet, because we will need... we will have a lot of product to put in it, I think, between the straw and grass, hopefully. But we'll get one and see how it goes. Now, yes, here's our greenhouses. So they are still chuntering away nicely. I've only got one line of pallets, but I believe they all are like 500 litres each, so that's cool. Well, we'll let that go. Let's check the correct menu. Just check the prices on that. I think we've got a couple of months yet, and then lettuce will come in. Lettuce 3 and a bit in February, and we are currently in October. So yeah, we've got plenty of time to do that. That's not a problem. So yeah, we are going to have to figure out where to put that biogas plant. Obviously we don't need it immediately, but we will before long. So yes, hopefully we can get this. Not going to kill it, no we're not. Lovely. And I forget what the spread width is on this. Okay, oh that's going to be awkward, we can't see it on the field now. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a pain. We may well just have to set the worker off doing this and hope for the best. But for now we'll give it a quick go. Check on the old map here and see how we are doing with the fertilizing part. Lovely, okay, well that's good. So we are at least getting a nice line down here. Splendid, that's good stuff. Okay, so now the question is, where are we going to put our BGA? Logic would say somewhere in the middle, so that it has it's a reasonable reach to get to the fields. We don't have to run all across the world just to get refilled on digestate. So we shall see. I have a feeling I may have missed a spot there. I did. Let's turn around and get that. Yeah, it's the problem when you can't see what you're trying to fertilise. That happens. So yes, let's just make sure we get that. Okay, should be good. Oh, this was not a good way to turn around, but I did smooth out this edge a little bit, so I think we're safe. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see the sheen on the field there if you catch the light correctly. So we might be able to line up with that a bit, or probably not, because yeah, angles and stuff. Well, we'll go with this, and I think what we are going to do is set a worker off on this. Well, not a worker, set the computer-controlled drone thingy to do its stuff. And we will have to get all of these fields done. Most of that I think we'll probably do off camera, because no one wants to watch a tractor fertilising stuff all the time. Now, if you catch it just the right angle, you can see it. But we are doing fairly well on it, so that's good. So yeah, we'll leave that running for now, but what we do need to do is figure out where to put this BGA. Now I'm kind of thinking if those shadows would stop being janky for a moment. Kind of thinking probably over here somewhere, because we've got a little bit of space sort of in this area between the biodomes and the fields and stuff. In fact, we could put it on the end here possibly. And let's have a quick look, because well, I need to get a new controller because mine's drifting ever so slightly now, even though the dead zones are set to maximum. It's not doing so well, bless it. But yes, so I was thinking possibly one of these ones. You know, they all take silage and they all take slurry and manure and cut sugar beet, but we're going to have straw as well. And where is it? It's along here. Yeah, quite frankly, this one is just better. You know, it takes potatoes, sugar beet, slurry, manure, straw, cut sugar beet, and silage. So I think we're just going to get one. You know, it's not a matter of not liking the other ones. It's more a matter of functionality, and this one has it. Now, I do know this isn't the fastest at processing either, so there's a small chance we may have to get something else to go with it, but I think we can just plop that there. So yeah, we shall do that. Now, like I say, we may get a second one, but we're not going to do that just yet, because, you know, there's painting, where are we? There we are. Dirt. Massive circle of dirt. There we go, lovely. Oh, apparently I'd driven down here recently. Oh, that was when I got the, yeah, never mind. So yeah, we've got that now. What else do we need? I don't think we actually need to buy anything else at the moment. Pretty much it's just a waiting game now until the fields are ready. And yeah, as we go over here, you can see the tractor is doing its thing. Bless its little cotton socks, it is zooming away there. The field is looking quite good. We've got a bit of fertilizer going. Now I could bust out the little AEB and help with that. Not sure. Again, you know, like I say, we can't really see what we're doing on these fields. I don't think. So let's go back into this mode and zoom over here, because if any of these other fields are a little bit easier to see, we may take the small fertilizer out and have a crack at them. But no, I think they're all pretty much in the same state. I mean, we could refertilize the grass, but I'm not sure that even that really needs doing at the moment. Oh, there's our sunflower. That one we might be able to see on. Okay, that is what we are going to do. We are going to get back to base where we are. Here we go. And we'll get the little go-kart Mars rover thing and go do a little bit of fertilising ourselves. But yeah, I figured it would be handy to have an extra set of small tools, as it were. So we bought this one. It wasn't too expensive. It was about 20 grand, I think, all told. So yeah, that's nice. Now, what I should probably do, since we are leaving, is close this door. At least close one of them, so all our oxygen doesn't escape and the pressure doesn't go wrong and stuff like that. So yeah, let's see. Our digestate purchasing point is over here. Now, if we really need money, we could possibly sell those silos at the back there. I don't think we will. Yeah, like I say, hopefully we've got provisions in to get some good money in the not too distant future here. I have to open that and drive a bit further up. Digestate. It actually costs exactly the same. We are going to need fuel for this. Let's see what fuel costs on this map. Diesel. That's the wrong button. Okay, they are selling yeah, 87 per 1,000, is that? Interesting. Well, let's go up and fill up this thing and see how much it costs, because we're kind of going to have to go that way for the stuff anyway. Alright, we are coming up to our little purchase at a discount thing up here, so well, we can close that. Can we refuel here? No, yes. Ah, okay. I don't think we can actually refuel here then. We would possibly have to have a tank to put the fuel in. Well, that's fine. Let's just jump off here. And I think the fuel point on this map is over near the main commerce dome over there next to the rocket. And hey, look at crane. We love cranes, we do. We don't. But yeah, so we'll probably have to refuel over there, I would guess. Or just buy some back at the main dome and refill that way from a canister or something. Not a canister. Like fuel drums or what do you call those other things? IBCs, that's what they are. Okay. Oh, we are spraying, okay. And I can see naffle again on this field. Even if I zoom all the way out, I can't see a blooming thing. What about that way? No. About that way. No, not helping. Oh, and of course I picked the short direction, didn't I? Go me and my smartness. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a right mare to see where we're going. So we shall do what we can and hopefully not make too big of a mess of it. Let's see on the old Maparoo. They're doing okay so far. Just need to keep it straight more than anything, which is slightly difficult on these peculiar hills, or undulations in the map, as it were. Yeah, you can just see it if you catch it right. Oh, I can, but some people may be able to see it a lot more easily than I. So yeah, we are going to continue on with this and possibly skip ahead to the next month, depending on how things go, because you know, there's a lot to do and it's all basically the same thing. So I don't want to bore you all with lots of constant fertilization, because, you know, fun though it is, you know, enjoyable for me obviously, but you know, do you guys really want to sit there watching me go backwards and forwards in a tiny blue thing with a sprayer on the back? Probably not. Once or twice, not so bad. Maybe going around the mini biodome things will do that next time. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's kind of... I can understand people not wanting to watch it all the time for an entire episode of just back and forth. So yeah, we shall carry on with this and pick it up again sometime in the near future. Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, time has passed a little bit. Some hours have gone by and we fertilised all the fields. Let's pop up the map and have a look at that. Yes, we've got one coat on all of them now, minus a couple of little spots where the workers were stopping and starting and they were having to be refilled and stuff, and we didn't quite get it correct. But other than that, that is looking good. Now the grass could maybe use another coat since we've got the thing going, so we may go up and do that now that it's past the growth stage, but we'll see, because we are running, we're not running out of cash, but we don't have means for our own stuff, digestate production yet. So now, interesting thing that did happen is we almost ran out of fuel. So as you can see here, we've got the little AB parked over here next to the fuel pump thing, and through the power of osmosis, because we can't get out and do anything, we are going to refill this little tractor. Hopefully it won't cost us an arm and a leg. Okay, that wasn't terrible. So we are going to head back to the sort of main house dome, I suppose you could call it. Yeah, the main house dome. I'm going to get past all these janky shadows. And one thing that did come up, and I completely stumbled on it randomly, there was something in the sails which we are going to pick up shortly. So in fact I think what we're going to do is grab it now before anything changes, because knowing my luck I'll wait till we get back, time will tick over and suddenly it won't be there. So I'm just going to stop here quick and we're going to have a look. Now they've got a couple of odds and ends here, tanks for a John Deere and another trailer, which I think we had that come up previously, or a similar one. Not a bad looking trailer. We don't have an actual lorry, but we could get a dolly for it if needed. But no, the thing we are going to get is this. It's this potato planter that's on sale, because that's one thing that we can shove into our BGA for one thing, but also we can do some other stuff with them as well. So we are just going to get that as it is for 65,003 of your euros. And that is going to leave us with 41,428. So yeah, we are going to need to start making some money. And yeah, we are going to ironically be spending some money as well, because we have to repair this tractor and probably the other tractor and maybe the spreaders too, but we'll see about that. But yeah, so far everything is in its early stages of growth. I'm not sure we're going to get another layer of fertilization on these yet, because the next time they grow, the next growth stage, I don't think we'll be able to drive on them safely, and we don't have anything with narrow tyres, and these spreaders don't have narrow tyres either. So yeah, we're going to head back to base and probably rest now until October and see what changes, because we might be able to get some mowing in quick before the end of the episode. Good morning everyone, we are back again in November, and we're just over here doing a bit of maintenance on our vehicles. So we've got our case IH, that is going to take 8 grand to repair. Maybe we'll hang fire on that for a little bit. The AB is only 2,000, so we will do that. And the lizard safety bumper we're not going to worry about. And this little doodad we are going to repair as well. That is our new planter. Now that's not going to come into play for quite a while yet, but that will be possibly the next round of harvesting. We might use that afterwards, depending on what's going on. Now, in terms of what's going on, I had a quick check on the grass, and it is not fully grown yet, so we're going to have to wait probably till next episode for that. But for now, what I am going to do is go and deal with the greenhouses, because they are at a stage now where they need a bit of attention. They've actually run out of water, and are nearly out of fertilizer as well. So what we're going to do is take our little Joskin. Oops, wrong button. Helps if I open the door first, doesn't it? Although I may have parked a tiny bit too close to it. Yes, we are going to head on over to our greenhouses and pick up some water for them, because they are in dire need. They are a bit thirsty. And you can't have hydroponics without water, as I'm sure we all know. And I think I've come the wrong way around here. Zoom out a bit. Oh, did I? Yeah, I think I did. It's over this side. It's probably over that side of the hill too. Yep, the greenhouse is that way. I think we can. Oh, we might be able to squeeze through there. Have to give it a try. Yep, there's our water point. Now, at some point, we may consider getting a bigger trailer. I think this is only 10,000 litres. But we might be able to convert one of the slurry tankers to water. We shall have to see about that. But for now, 10,000 is not bad. So what we shall do is plonk a trailer load in each. Let's go back this way. And then probably get some fertilizer over here as well, because we will need quite a bit of that, unfortunately. Yeah, when I say quite a bit of that, I don't think it's going to be that bad. If I remember correctly, it was, we put in, what, 1,000 litres in each last time? Because we're having those issues with the thing, the, what do you call it, spreader, not spreader, the whole trailer issue with them not filling up properly. So, yeah, what we'll do is, we'll try and split this evenly just to get them. Actually, no, it's not going to matter. We'll stick 10,000 in there. And yep, as you can see, they are doing quite well for the production so far. Now, what we will likely do in February, I think it's February. Lettuce. Yeah, February, sort of January, February time, we will get one of the auto-load pallet trailers that we've been looking at, which I think they take something like 34,000 litres each on their basic configuration, so we'd get two and call that our equivalent of a semi-trailer for the flour. And that shouldn't be too hard to fill, I don't think. But yeah, we shall see how we do. So I'm going to fill this up and continue on and get some fertilizer in there as well. And I think on that note we are going to call it a day for now, because there's not really too much else to do. We could maybe consider fertilizing the grass some more. The fields, I think, are in their second stage of growth. Yeah, we might be able to spread some more on these ones specifically, but certainly the other ones I'd be inclined to say probably not, because they've likely grown just enough that if we do go on them we will be destroying crop, and we don't want to do that. But yeah, so if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please do give us a like, and consider hitting the old subscribe button there too if you haven't already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I do appreciate all the support from everyone, all the likes and the views and the comments and everything. It is all very, very much appreciated. And with any luck, we are going to be progressing nicely with this challenge in the not too distant future. There's going to be a fair bit of waiting going on until those things get, those fields come up for harvest, but hopefully it won't take too long. So yeah, I shall get this last greenhouse, another load in it. I may do a couple more and get some fertilizer over as well so they can keep on chugging away. And so with that, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope we'll see you next time on the Supplying Mars Challenge. Cheerio, everyone.